Good morning students. Today we are starting last chapter of macroeconomics, and that is balance of payment account. What is the meaning of balance of payment account? First of all, we should know this. A balance of payment account is a systematic record of all economic transactions between residents of a country and rest of the world carried out in a स्पेसिफिक पीरियड ऑफ टाइम. एक स्पेसिफिक पीरियड ऑफ टाइम में, एक फिजिकल ईयर कह सकते हो आप इसको, उसमें हमारे कंट्री की अदर कंट्रीज़ के साथ जो भी ट्रांजैक्शंस हैं, कुछ ट्रांजैक्शंस में हम मनी रिसीव करते हैं, फॉरेन एक्सचेंज को रिसीव करते हैं, कुछ ट्रांजैक्शंस में वी मेक पेमेंट्स टू फॉरेन कंट्रीज़. सो दीज ट्रांजैक्शंस आर टुगेदर कॉल्ड बैलेंस ऑफ पेमेंट अकाउंट. Balance of payment account is a statement of country's sources and uses of foreign exchange, in which main sources are exports, transfers and remittances from abroad, borrowings from abroad and foreign investments, whereas main uses of foreign exchange are imports, transfers to abroad, lending abroad and purchase of assets, etc. So now we have to see the structure of BOP account, that what components it contains, what is the structure of BOP account. So BOP account, like a typical business account, is based on double entry system, which contains two sides, credit side and debit side. Like all other accounts it is made, and one side is credit, one is debit. In credit side there is inflow of foreign exchange in our country, and in debit side foreign exchange outflows to other countries. And these are the components of credit side. Same components are here, but here we are receiving foreign exchange due to these transactions, and here we are paying to other countries due to these transactions. Same transactions are there. So first of all, export of goods, by this we receive money, we receive foreign exchange, and import of goods we pay foreign exchange. Then export of services, import of services. Then unilateral transfers. Unilateral transfers means gift, remittance. Gift, if we are paying, if we are giving gift to someone living abroad, or remittance. Remittance means whereas head of the family lives outside and he sends money to his family, that is called remittance. So remittance paid to foreigners, remittance received from foreigners. And here capital receipts and capital payments. In capital receipts, borrowing from abroad, investment from abroad, or sale of assets to foreigners. And in capital payments, lending to abroad, repayment to abroad, or purchase of assets from foreigners. So now we will see features of BOP account. It is a systematic record of all economic transactions between residents of our country and rest of the world during a given period. It includes all transactions in goods, visible items, and services, invisible items, unilateral transfers and assets. It means flow of capital during a period of time. It is constructed on double entry system of accounting that includes both receipts and payments. The system of double entry keeps debit and credit sides of accounts in balance. BOP account is broadly divided into two sub accounts, current account and capital account. The current account of BOP records exports and imports of goods and services and unilateral transfers, and capital account of BOP records changes in assets and liabilities. So students, see 1, 2, 3 and 5, 6, 7. These components make current account of BOP, and last one, 4th and 8th item construct capital account of BOP, which affect our assets and liabilities. So, BOP account records a country's economic transactions with rest of the world, which involve inflow and outflow of foreign exchange. So, students, the question may come in this form, that are the following transactions entered on the credit side or debit side of BOP account, and you will be given some items to classify: exports, imports, borrowing from rest of the world, gifts from abroad, gifts to abroad, lending to abroad. So, you have to classify according to this. First of all, you will see whether we are paying to foreigners or we are receiving payments from foreigners. Then you will decide whether to keep it in credit side or debit side. So, components of BOP account, same components will be explained again. First is export and import of goods, that is also called merchandise. Most straightforward way in which a country can acquire foreign currency is by exporting goods. These are called visible items because goods may be seen, felt, touched on the border, and it is measured also. It is shown by row 1, and which indicates that country exports goods and receives foreign exchange for this. And row 5, it is related to import of goods. By this we pay money to foreign countries. So, rest of the points will be discussed on tomorrow. That is all for today. Thank you.